For Jacob and Brandon, what was the biggest difference between yesterday and today offensively for you guys?
Biggest thing is just being ready to play and being ready to hit up there. We knew we were going to get a lot of strikes out of that guy, and so just, unlike yesterday, just getting up there and being on time and ready to hit and executing what we need to execute.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. It's just swinging a lot of strikes, and when we're aggressive and stuff, good things happen, so that's pretty much it.
Thomas, in your second collegiate start now, were the kind of nerves washed away after the first one from last week?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Didn't have the best stuff today, but the bullpen picked me up, and we kept it in the game, so.
Seemed like you were working from behind a little early on. The fastball was missing a little bit, but the breaking stuff was really working well. Is that something you've kind of been able to lean on in the past when your fastball hasn't gone your way?
I mean, yeah, today definitely the breaking balls and the changeup that got me out of a lot of jams, and just I think that's what let me work from behind is having the off-speed stuff to come along with a lot of swing and misses. So, and then Corny came and helped me out after.
Matt, you've been getting plenty of big outs here early on in the season. That's something you really take pride in that you've had experience with in the past?
Yes, sir. I mean, just going up there, doing my job as best as I can every day in, day out. Pick our pitchers up, and then the next guy's come behind.
Thomas, you mentioned in the fall that you were working on some of those out pitches with Sam. How's the process been in terms of refining or improving that part of your repertoire?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. I think just being able to go to that whenever needed has been huge, and just trusting those pitches. So, like, it helps me just get out of any jam and just move on to the next inning, get the bats going.
Are you comfortable throwing those for strikes in any count?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, today, definitely.
Brendan, 2 straight games out of the lineup, now today back into it, hitting second in 3 hits, 3 RBIs. What kind of keeps you sharp even in games you don't start?
Just the process, get your work in, get your cage routine in, and when you get in the game, just go up there and hit, That's what you're there to do, so go in there and swing.
Brandon, you had UCL surgery, missed all of last season, even when some of the freshmen in your class were performing on the field. Was that tough to watch when you were sitting out all last year, and how has it been kind of having that good performance to lead off this year?
Yeah, it definitely sucks sitting, watching baseball. I mean, you want to be on the field whenever you can, but also it's also a year to train and stuff, so I was able to get better and work on my craft, so.
And how's it been having that good start so far?
Good.
Coming back?
Yeah, I mean, I got to play summer ball and get my reps out there, and now we're here.
And Jacob, you said yesterday you didn't really think the focus was totally there. You guys weren't as locked in. How would you evaluate for tonight's game?
100 times better. It was really cool to see us go out like that, and Thomas setting it up for us, being able to be shut down, and same with Corn, the rest of the pitching staff, and then just letting us have the opportunity to do what we do. And I was really proud of everybody that performed today.
Is there anything that was different about tonight than last night focus-wise?
No, it was just a lot more trusting the way we play the game instead of just expecting it to happen, and putting action out there instead of trying to let them come to us, because it doesn't usually work out well.
Brandon, what does it say when you're able to sit one day and come back the next day and hit 3 RBI singles in terms of the depth of offensive, super power that you guys got in the lineup?
I'd say, you just got to know this is a team sport, and whatever the lineup is, that's what we got to go with and do our best. So if you're not in there, then so what? Be ready to go if you're in later in the game, and if you're starting, cool. Show what you got and do your best. So.
Both of your losses this year, you've come back the next game with really tight, clean baseball. How have you guys bounced back so well from those 2 losses?
I'd say the biggest thing is we preach not losing 2 in a row, and so even though we don't even want to lose 1, we know that next game after that we have to come back with even more focus and fix those things that we know that went wrong. And so I feel like we've done a good job so far early on of fixing those things that went wrong and executing everything that needs to be done.
Surely that's a mentality that Ohio State's going to share going into tomorrow. How do you guys fend them off as they try to take back control of the series?
Yeah, for sure. They're a good team, and they're going to give us a tough game tomorrow, but we just have to keep our same game plan and discipline and focus, and we should be able to go out there and play our game and have a good one.
Matt, being able to be the firefighter kind of bridge guy, you like that ability to be able to kind of bridge the back end and serve as that mediator amidst the bullpen?
Yeah, always liked the energy behind me. Getting out, getting those big outs, and then coming in, firing up the dugout. It changes the momentum to our side, so love being like that.
Coming after your Sun Devil debut and now having one under the belt, I'm sure you feel a little bit more calm, feel a little bit more ready, more confidence.
Definitely. I mean, it's a game I love. Go out there and do my job as best as I can.
With 5 strikeouts and 2 in a third night, what was working tonight as a strikeout pitch?
Honestly, everything. There's days that doesn't happen, but today is like one of those days that everything was working. So.
What do you usually try to go to?
Curveball, and then change up to my best pitches.
Thomas facing an all lefty lineup for the majority of the game. Did that kind of shift your approach to throwing some more of those backdoor breakers?
I wouldn't say so. No. I mean, I enjoy facing lefties. All my stuff plays well. The changeup played really well against all the lefties today, so I think that was huge. And then the backdoor slider was really beneficial too, so I think that helped a lot.
I think you said before the preseason the changeup was something you were working on a little bit more. How do you think you've refined that through the offseason and be able to add that to your mix?
I mean, it developed a lot. Being able to throw it for strikes or punch out pitch, it's been able to get me out of a lot. So.
Thank you guys.